The numbers on the regular season very similar for Martin Biron of the Flyers and Marc-Andre Fleury of the Penguins. By the time this series ends, these guys, one of them at least, will be a key factor in the outcome.
Ready to go. The Flyers in the road whites, home blacks for the Penguins. And this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series has started. That does give you an idea, and the players will have to adjust. Sergei Gonchar, the key to this Pittsburgh power play.
Everything goes through him.
Keeps it in and finds Crosby. Crosby, down low, Malkin in front! It goes in, nice score! Kunitz was there, and it bounced free at the side of the net. Crosby and Malkin were both in the vicinity. Power play goal, the Penguins lead it 1-0. Takes a hit from Asham, who also got the puck. It bounces back toward Coburn. And he was checked, and it's a 3-on-1 for the Penguins. Kennedy with the puck. Kennedy holds, shot, score! Patience from Tyler Kennedy. And he has his first career playoff goal in style. It's 2-0 Penguins. Coburn hit Knuble with his dump in. Sidney Crosby was talking today about the loudest buildings in terms of their showing their displeasure with him. Oh, turnover, Malkin scores! Evgeny Malkin gets a gift, and the Penguins are now up 3-0. Flyers with 9 shots here in the third, 6 for the Penguins. The Penguins have one that went in. Eaton shot, and they have another one that went in. Mark Eaton firing from the point. Not sure if it deflected on its way in, but it is now 4-0 Penguins as they have seized control of game one. Perimeter passing here, now toward the net, but it went wide. That quick over, tips it back to Gill, couldn't clear. Richards intercepts to the slot, shot off the post, again rebound, they score! Gagne ramming it home off the carom as Richards hit the post yet again. Let the Flyers get this one in. Gagne scores for a case of tasty cakes, and they're on the board. A chance for that all-important first goal in this game. 1 for 4 were the Flyers in game one. Carl Rister, deflection, score! Hartnell was in front. Redirected it past Fleury, and the power play takes little time to strike. The Flyers take a 1-0 lead as they score for a case of tasty cakes. Malkin fanning on a pass. And Knuble trying to get that puck along the boards to Gagne, but he didn't make it. And here's Malkin recovering, swooping on in his cross-ice pass. The shot, and they score! Billy Guerin from Malkin beats Bira, and this game is tied at 1. Sikora, rink-wide feed from Malkin. Couldn't handle it out of his skates. Giroux got it back to Coburn. His pass in the middle. Giroux dishing the shot, they score! Takes the pass and beats Fleury, and the Flyers are back on top 2-1. Malkin behind the net, quickly moving it to Guerin. Quick puck movement, the key for this Penguins power play. Guerin all the way across Crosby. Now want the shot, back out Gonchar across one-timer. Letang, they score! Seem to change direction in front. And the Penguins have tied it on the power play. Timonen, what a warrior. He's still out there. Here's Gonchar holding on. He'll wind. The pass to Guerin. Guerin steps in front and scores! Bill Guerin wins it for the Penguins. A 2-man advantage in overtime, and the Penguins put it away. They lead the series 2-0.
Crosby fires at the front of the net. Follow up by Coburn, came up the boards, and it is Scott Hartnell laying it on a crawl. Joffrey Lupul brings it on, drops it on back. Nice move by Carter! Score! He often takes the point position. This is lost, but played by Gagne on back to Timonen. Timonen shuffled on for Simone Gagne. Trickled back in. It's off of Briere, but jabbed along by Knuble. Thrown in front by Richard. Crazy way he went into the boards with the Matt Carl. Angled on back now for Coburn. Good hit on him by Max Talbot. Centering out front. Ring off the It ricocheted off. The signal is it's a goal, and reluctantly the red light now starts to flash, and it is a goal for Evgeny Malkin. And 2 hits in that first period as Crosby brings it on for the Penguins to Kunitz. Tried to feather it through, no luck because of Ryan Parent. Crosby again lays it back. Drive! Score! Rob Scuderi, a blast from the point. Carried along and flipped by Giroux. Work back ahead now to the outside. It's Powell. Powell, a shot, pad stop. Fed in front, score! Giroux! Was able to clear.
Good active stick there by Hartnell just at the last second with Malkin coming in. He lifted up his stick quickly and then shot the puck all the way down.
Neat move here. It's Giroux. Giroux circling shorthanded. Benefit score!
Real good job, I think.
This is lifted by right out in front by Daniel Carcillo and then taken along to the outside for a point shot by Albert. Side of the net. Score! Crosby with a duel of Giroux, and Crosby prevailed momentarily. Giroux right back after him again, helped by Malkin back to Gonchar, bounced onto Malkin. Malkin the shot, he scores! Malkin, a power play goal with 1:52 left on the double minor, so that will take care of the rest of it, and the deficit is 2. Jerry York learned stamina at championships and also taking punishment. Lifted along now for the poke back down toward the empty net. Goal! It is Gagne, and it's 6-3.
A good one. Timonen was expecting, I think, Ryan Parent over there. There was no one home, and now out of the box, Cook to Kunitz. Kunitz centering! Biron ends up in the net, and the puck ends up in the net. They score! Crosby went hard to the net. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. All right, Al, thank you very much. We'll keep you updated. Matt Cook with a pass in front. Kennedy backhander, he scores! Tyler Kennedy to the backhand. And the Penguins lead by 2. That goes behind the net. They try to center it. Letang flips it along, and now Jones will keep it in. Back behind the net. Richards finesses his way in front. Rebound, Carcillo! He scores! If at first you don't succeed, try again. Carcillo rams it home. His first goal as a Flyer. And it's 2-1. And they win the draw. The point shot sails wide of heavy traffic. Timonen in along. Hartnell after it. Richards there too, but Hartnell actually played it away from Richards. It's tipped ahead. Empty net try for Talbot. He scores.
Cutting through, Kunitz has it knocked away from him by Jones in the neutral zone. Sidney Crosby back to the line again for Guerin. Tries to drop it back for him. Simon Gagne picks it up with Aaron Asham down to the line. Drops it. Asham winds, fires, scores! Aaron Asham blows it top shelf on Fleury. 1-0 Flyers. Giroux throws it to the net right on. Somehow it gets through. Chip back in front. Bouncing puck. Carl can't get a chance out of it. Carl takes it off the boards. Fires at the net. Loose puck. Scores! Claude Giroux. 2-0 Flyers. Crosby. Malkin trying to get through. Gets a backhand away somehow but misses. Crosby back to the point. Boucher can't hold it in. Here's a chance. Richards winds. Fires. Save is made. Loose puck. Scores! Mike Knuble has the empty net and he buries it.
Here encouraging their team. It's Matt Carl taking the pass from Coburn. Flopped one to center. That is gloved down by Malkin and steered on back by Talbot. And stolen away by Richards. Save! Rebound! Score! Knuble! 1-0.
He led the rush, and he was the first guy back on that back check.
Held by Giroux, given across for a shot, score! Lupul, 2-0.
Has the possibility of being a momentum type of power play. The Flyers get up by 3 with a big power play goal here, and for the Penguins, want to keep it to 2.
Here's Briere, score! Play on the big board of the fight as Malkin turns around behind. Malkin out in front, tried to slam one home, reaching out as Barron and squibbed in. And the Penguins have gotten on the board and getting Malkin out of the confusion, and there's more. Oh!
What an effort by Malkin in behind. And then all 10 players on the ice come together in front of Marty Biron. But what an effort by Evgeny Malkin.
Richards tried to slip it on back, and Gagne is able to emerge. Fed one just away from Jones. Breaking ahead with this one is Fedotenko. Gave it on for the carry by Kennedy. 3-on-1 shot. Save, rebound, score! It's Eaton, and it's 3-2. Put it in off the stick of Fleury. Letang brushed it on. Taken in stride by Bill Guerin. Has Crosby out there with him. Guerin able to motor back in. Backhanded one that hopped off the stick. Score! Crosby!
Great hand-eye coordination again.
And across for Briere. Kicked on by Gonchar. Taken by Brooks Orpik. Orpik dumped one further. Carried ahead by Evgeny Malkin. Malkin able to send it back to Gonchar. Big blast! Score! 4-3 Pittsburgh. Gonchar fired it around. What a collision between Hartnell and Orpik. And it's tipped back down, and Crosby goes after it. Hit the outside of the net, comes around the front, back and score! Sidney Crosby, empty net goal, 5-3 Penguins. In the meaningful silence of the last 16 seconds. Richards kicks to control, brings it ahead, and Mike Richards lets one go that's into the catching glove of Fleury, sweeps it aside, Scuderi, and then Carl a shot that went wide. And the Pittsburgh Penguins qualify for the second round, eliminating the Philadelphia Flyers in 6 games.
3-0 game. Maxime Talbot decides he's going to take it into his own hand. Dan Carcillo accepts the invitation, which he shouldn't have. The Penguins are moving on in a 5-3 win here in Game 6.